In a forgotten village nestled between ominous woods lived a woman named Eleanor. From the day she was born, a dark cloud seemed to hang over her life, casting shadows on her every step. The villagers whispered of a curse that haunted her bloodline, a curse that brought misery and horror to those unfortunate enough to be a part of it. Eleanor's childhood was marked by tragedy. Her parents met an untimely demise when she was just a toddler, leaving her an orphan in the care of distant relatives. The dilapidated mansion where she was raised creaked with the weight of secrets, and the air within its walls was heavy with sorrow. As Eleanor grew older, her loneliness deepened. The other children in the village avoided her as if a malevolent force surrounded her like a shroud. Strange occurrences followed her wherever she went, the flickering of lights, whispers in the wind that seemed to call her name, and ghostly figures that appeared fleetingly in the corners of her vision. Eleanor's teenage years were particularly cruel. She became the target of malicious rumors, and the village folk spoke of her as if she were a harbinger of doom. Her reflection in the mirror seemed to age faster than the passing years, and her eyes held a profound sadness that sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to look into them. One fateful night, as a storm raged outside, Eleanor discovered an old journal hidden in the attic. Its pages were filled with the despairing entries of past generations in her family. Each entry spoke of unexplainable misfortunes, mysterious deaths, and a haunting presence that plagued them relentlessly. Eleanor's name appeared in the final entry, linked to a prophecy that foretold the culmination of the family curse. Determined to break free from the malevolent force that gripped her life, Eleanor delved into the village archives. She uncovered tales of witchcraft, forbidden rituals, and a vengeful spirit that sought to perpetuate a cycle of suffering. In her pursuit of answers, Eleanor faced the scorn and hostility of the villagers, who believed she was meddling with dark forces beyond her understanding. As Eleanor approached her 30s, the haunting intensified. Shadows seemed to reach out for her, and the walls of her ancestral home echoed with the anguished cries of unseen entities. Desperation pushed her to the brink, and she sought the guidance of a mysterious old woman rumored to possess knowledge of the supernatural. The old woman, with piercing eyes that seemed to hold centuries of wisdom, revealed a shocking truth. Eleanor was not cursed by external forces, but was the embodiment of the curse itself. Her existence was the source of the village's suffering, and breaking free from the cycle meant sacrificing her own soul. In a twisted turn of fate, Eleanor realized that her entire life had been a tragic loop, a series of events carefully orchestrated by the malevolent force within her. The old woman's cackling laughter echoed through the darkened room as Eleanor grappled with the horrifying revelation. As the clock struck midnight, the village plunged into darkness, and a bone-chilling wind howled through the narrow streets. In a final act of despair, Eleanor embraced the darkness within her, sealing the village's fate and her own. The air filled with a haunting melody as the malevolent force claimed its victory, leaving the village shrouded in an eternal night. And so the forgotten village vanished from maps, its very existence erased from the world's memory. Only the chilling wind carried the echoes of Eleanor's tragic life, a tale of a woman cursed to be the architect of her own horrifying destiny.